Hello and welcome, I'm Logan with All Paths Taken, and this is part 17 of my 100% walkthrough of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. In this episode, we will be wrapping up the final chapter of this wonderful DLC by taking down Promised Consort Radahn and Kindly Mikola. As always, we are going for every secret, every item, and every boss. So, fellow Tarnished, rise and join me on my quest to become the true Elden Lord. So, we have just started from the initial grace, the Enir-Ilim Outer Wall Grace. Before we head up the stairs and face our first ridiculously hard enemy, we want to grab the Somber Smithing Stone 9 right behind the grace, and then we want to head up and say hello to one of the many difficult enemies in this very gorgeous level. Like, I actually love this level design. And that is right over here, the Divine Warrior Bird. A very annoying enemy to deal with, but you can parry him, which I'll take. Now, you don't have to fight this dude if you do not want to. You can just have him come down the stairs and then run past. I like making sure I kill as many enemies as possible, especially if they have a chance of dropping goodies like an armor set. That's really cool, or anything like that. So with that dude, I was hoping to get his armor set, but oh well. Such is life. It is what it is. So from here, we're going to rest at the first Rise Grace, and then we are going to turn south, right? Yes, head up the stairs to the south. Oh, I should also mention this. This elevator goes back to the Dancing Lion boss arena. You don't need to take this down. It just goes to the staircase where earlier in our playthrough we got the note from Leda, and then down at the very bottom of the staircase is the Dancing Lion boss room. There's nothing there, I checked, so it's up to you if you want to go see for yourself, but I did not see anything when I was there. So we want to turn around and go up the staircase, as we have an item up top here that we can grab, and then we can go out a different doorway on our way back down. So now that we are back at the Grace, I believe it is this one, the door to our southwest, we can head up, and now we have a couple of different branching paths that all eventually lead the same way, but one way that is commonly missed is going to the right here, the southwest, as we have a couple of Inquisitors here that we can take out, and then we can run right over here. And we will essentially be coming around to an upper Inquisitor that will be spamming magic when we get close. So be sure to do that. That way you can get this little section done with. Then we want to, as quickly as we can, take out all these bad boys, because we got a big boy to kill. If you couldn't see, he's walking around up there. So that big boy is going to drop another Revered Ash. We'll get our remaining ashes and our remaining Shadow fragments in this video. So be sure you check it out. And stay tuned as we go through all of Enir-Ilim. And we will grab the few that I have missed throughout the playthrough. I've only missed 2 of these Shadow fragments. And that was because I completely overlooked one area of Recluse River. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna have to kill all of you because you aggroed. You're not supposed to aggro, but it's fine. Bad. Bad deer man thing. Alright, well, they're all dead. Now we can come over here and grab this item, and then we are gonna want to also just head over to this little staircase, as we have several fly enemies that will be around this tree, like you see over here. They drop down. Just kill them, and then we can move on to the next section of flies, which is right over here. I'm going to kill these ones now because we're going to have to come back this way to progress through the level. So it just makes things a little easier. Alright, so we can grab that item. We can climb these roots over here. There is going to be a fly in this gap up ahead that's going to fall down behind you. So once you get past, just kind of fall down, or see it fall down and jump at you. And then we can head in the room where we'll have another fly enemy to kill, followed by 3 more. And then we can grab our next Revered Ash as well. And now we gotta head all the way back up to where we killed those Inquisitors at the top of the steps. So this level is ridiculously hard because of all of the wide range areas of just a bunch of mobs, kind of like this, and then they all spam magic. And then you also got just some ridiculously powerful enemies, like that dude right up there. He's ridiculous. We're not going to deal with him quite yet. We're going to head this way as we can now climb on top of this tree. And then we want to follow the tree branch. Okay, well, yep, okay. So we want to follow this tree branch all the way over to this platform where we have one last Inquisitor that's kneeling so we can get a new incantation. The Spira or Spira incantation. Now we're back at our starting platform where we went southwest across this little gap. You can just run and jump it, as this area just leads to our flies that we've already been to. Now we're back at that big fountain where the big fatty was at, and then we can keep moving up to fight a Divine Beast warrior. If you are not good at fighting these guys straight up, I recommend parrying. Parrying is a good way to nullify these dudes. Now, they are ridiculously fast. So once you do inevitably get a parry, be sure to try to dodge right away or hit them once and just accept you're probably going to get hit. Because if you're able to do that, you'll be able to get bleed off like what I've done or what I can do. You can parry these attacks as well, if you did not know. It's just really intimidating, I know. Flawless victory, let's go. I will take it. That was sick. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Now, one of the reasons why I say fight this dude, even if you suck at it, is because we have 2 really annoying summoners, one of which you can see up there, who's summoning spirals. And he's got ridiculously good, like, pathing with where I'm gonna be and how he's gonna smack me. And you can see how annoying they are, right? There's another one up top who is also gonna see me as we come up the stairs. Honestly, just grab the items now. Then you don't have to really worry about it. Obviously, we want to make sure we survive. Get away from me. Holy crap. Because once you get to the door, the one up top will stop attacking you, so you just have to deal with the Inquisitor, which isn't a terribly difficult thing. Holy crap, that was so close. Isn't a terribly difficult thing to deal with. You could have also killed the Inquisitor before having something like that happen, but, you know, I like to live dangerously. Then we can grab our next Shadow fragments. I'm going to rest to make sure I can get all my flasks back, even though I'm, like, nowhere close to leveling up, but that's okay. Alright, let me catch up on my walkthrough notes. Is this where we want to go find the coolest and hardest weapon to get in the game? Yes, we are going to go grab... It is time to go grab one of the strongest weapons in the game. It is going to be pretty ridiculous. Now, if you don't want to deal with any of the spiral enemies, go right up the stairs over here. Go right up those stairs. There's a window up top with one of the summoners there. But honestly, once we get off these little stairs here in a second that we just climbed up, we're not going to get attacked anymore, so it'll be perfectly fine. It's up to you. If you want to kill that one, then drop down and kill this one, you are welcome to. The only dude we really need to kill is the one that we've already killed on the way up the stairs. So this dude right here. Once this dude is dead, we are going to turn and look over here as we have a staircase that we can jump down. So from here, you can grab your item, heal up if you need, and then we want to come out this way, and you can see an item that direction, just very steadily and carefully fall off, Oh god, it scares me every time. And then we fall off again. And we can run as best we can this way. Try not to fall down on this little spot. It's a very small platform below, and we don't want to fall onto it. So run and jump. Grab this item. And then we want to fall off this ledge, as it leads to a wider platform, so a safer platform. Then we can backtrack to get this smithing stone 8 over here. If you're terrified about falling off like me, make sure you guys hug the wall as close as you can. If you run at an angle to the wall, you don't have to worry about falling off. Just take your time. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified. I'm sweating bullets. I've done this already on my walkthrough prep, and I really don't want to do this again. But, you know, it is what it is. If you're scared of heights, sorry. Not much I can do. But we're going to head to the right as there's another item. We can't make any significant jump from here, so we're going to wrap around the building the other way. And once we get to the very edge, you'll see another item onto our left side of our screen, and an enemy to the right. From here, you can grab the Somber 5. Run over here and grab an item as well. Now, when we run and jump into this window, we're going to go down that hallway onto this platform. There's going to be a couple enemies that come down. I can't remember if it is Inquisitors, or if it is another Divine Beast, or if it's Scorpions, but there's going to be a couple enemies, or an enemy, that will appear on that platform. So just pay attention to how this works, because you're just going to run and jump. If you roll off or just try to jump off and without running, you're going to fall to your death and have to do it all over. Was there an item back here? No, there wasn't. So then you can come out here and turn for another Shadow fragment. And then we have a scorpion. Whoa, that was weird. Then we have a giant scorpion. Ooh, good smack, sir. Alright. Then, this elevator. Let me see. Where does this go? Ah, this takes us to a tower that's right next to that Divine Warrior we just killed. So we don't need to take this up. If you want to see where it is, by all means, you're just going to have to come back down in order to continue this area, as you can't really access that tower in any way other than the elevator. At least not what I've found. So, once we take this elevator, however, once we get to the bottom, I believe we're going to have a couple of enemies to fight. Alright, so once we are down here, get our shields out again. We want to wait until... Where is he? There should be a Divine Beast, dude. Or am I looking ahead in my notes? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I might be wrong. I might be like one elevator too soon. Yeah, I'm one elevator too soon. So, we want to kill these dudes. And then we have another Divine Beast that we will have to kill. He's right after this. See him? He's right down there. We want to fight him in this room on flat ground so we don't have to worry about the staircase changing hitboxes on what we can get for a critical hit. So, once this dude eventually sees us, he'll come up and try to fight us. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes, I'm right here. You missed. You missed. Ow, you got me. Oh, you got me again. I might die. I don't want to die. Well, that was cool. Thanks for that. Whoops. 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 Whew. He has given me all sorts of wonky moves. Ouch. Ouch. There it is. Alright, so we're going to heal quick, but we'll probably take some form of damage. Yeah. I'll take it, though, because he's dead. Alright, so from the Divine Beast Warrior, we can continue down the staircase. You also can just run past, but again, I like fighting difficult enemies. Makes me feel oh so special when I defeat them. And once we're down at the elevator, we have gotten, or we have found, one of the coolest weapons in From Software history, in my opinion. It is the Euporia. I commonly say the Euphoria because it's like, you know, the whole meaning of the word euphoria, which is like good things, you know? It's pretty cool. It is a very cool weapon. And it also has just a really cool location because it's like in an altar in a secret room. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. If you're wondering where this room is, it is that room we couldn't get into or couldn't get access to in Bellerat, where all that poison is. It's pretty cool. So, the Euporia... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That's way too long. Giggity. So, the Euporia should be with our twin blades. Which is... where? There it is. Alright, so if you've never seen this weapon, it looks pretty stinking cool, right? It looks pretty sweet. As you hit enemies, the blades will glow gold. When the blades are completely gold, you can hit the Ash of War, and that move right there not only will count as actual hitboxes, but it'll shoot a holy beam like Comet Azure. It's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty sweet. So, now that we got that awesome weapon, let's head back to the Spiral Rise Grace. I'm gonna see if I actually have any money to level up. I do not. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. And then we are gonna head out the... which way was it? Up the stairs, right? Yes, we want to go up the stairs, and then we want to head out the window. So, out the window, here is our other sage. You can kill him, you don't have to kill him, but you can kill him. If you hug the wall to the right enough, you won't have to fight him. But then we have 3 warrior birds that we have to kill. One will start shooting magic at you, and then it'll slowly work its way over here. If you want to run past, you can. Just understand you're going to have the ghost flame rings being shot at you by at least two of these things, while one of them just comes up and tries to fight you straight up. Alright, then we have another item up top here. Come on. There we go. And then we can head northwest for another Grave Warrior bird. And then we can see we have another Inquisitor. Try to kill him before he goes in the room, just because it's one less enemy to deal with up there. And then we can come in here to grab another Ash. Then once we come into this room, we have one more Inquisitor to deal with. Now, here's where things get a little tricky. Because if we keep going up this staircase, I'm not going to go all the way up because I just want to explain how this works. That window is where we want to eventually go to progress through the level. There is a Divine Beast Warrior up there. I don't think we can see him from this position, but he is right below that little window there on that rooftop. We are going to go a different way to get behind him, which will either allow you option number 1, which will go up into the window to save yourself, because this is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, Divine Beast in this area. I would say this is probably the second hardest in my opinion, because he does frost damage, and he will do a couple wombo combos, completely frosty everywhere, and trigger frost damage, which not only builds up frost, but also does damage to you because, you know, apparently you can't handle the cold. But that is something that will happen, and it's not fun to deal with. So, If you're like going for every items with like me, we're going to go take that other way, but I want to remind you that there's another item over there as well, right above my head behind that little rooftop section. So if you want every item, you got to run and grab that, then run up the window and get it as well. But we're going to backtrack. And we're going to go right over here as we have another staircase that we can jump down to. There is an item behind. And then we can head up this way for a ladder. We can grab a couple of items, including an ash, the Horned Warrior ash. And then we can take this ladder up. If you die fighting this enemy, honestly, I recommend coming this way, because I've found I just don't get hit as often. Then we're taking out this path, grabbing the item, and then climbing up this ladder. When I initially found this path, I didn't even realize this ladder was here. I walked right past it like 5 times, and I'm like, why would they just randomly put me in this spot? I don't understand. Little did I know, it was because we wanted to get right behind this bad boy. I don't know if I'll be able to... Oh, nope. Hey, nice. Oh, well. Well. That's not what you want to see. I was 1 hit away, too. Dang it. I was 1 hit away. That sucks. Alright, here we are again. Speed ran my way up here. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Gotta heal. Want to drop down all stealthily. Let's go, baby! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Yes! Let's go! What'd you drop? Was it armor? Oh, Somber 9? That sucks! I mean, it's cool, but that sucks! Alright, so we're running around here for our Sun Warmth Stone. And then we also want to run back to the west, as we have another Scadutree fragment in here. Then once we grab that, we can head through our window and make our way to our next... I think it's our next grace. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. This level is all a blur. Alright, so you can see where we came from. Oh, hey, look. An Inquisitor. But you can see where we came from trying to run around here. As this leads to our shortcut, I believe. So we don't have to deal with that nonsense again. So we got 2 Inquisitors to deal with. One that took the elevator up. So we have a nice shortcut. And then we have this as well. I think it's a shortcut. If not, it leads to another enemy. Which I think is what it does. But we want to face... Which way is it? I'm facing the wrong way. Dang it! I am facing the wrong way. Crap. Well, that's fine. We'll do it again in a minute. But we're going to head this way as this leads to a Curse Blade, which is guarding another Somber Stone. And there we go. Here's our Curse Blade. Got him. I really underestimated the Great Katana in this playthrough. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, you know, the Great Katana is just slow, and it doesn't hit as quickly as the Uchi Katana or the Nagakiba. Honestly, it's a pretty good weapon. It's a pretty good weapon. I wouldn't say it's the best katana in the game, because, you know, Katana and Great Katana are slightly different, even though they are still katanas, but still. I'd say the best katana is probably the Nagakiba. I like how that weapon has so much reach, and it's fast. Walk and jump off of this statue, and then we should be able to just fall to the next level after we grab the Gravebird Helm, and then we can take the elevator back up. Now, once we're at the top, we will be climbing up the stairs. And I believe this is where we have our ridiculously annoying Divine Warrior Beast. This dude is the hardest enemy in the game. Hands down, hardest enemy. He will walk this direction. If you would like to try to avoid him, you gotta come this way, but I'm pretty sure he sees you from a distance. There is some way to get closer to him, however, I'm not good at it. This attack kind of sucks too. Just run and jump to get away from it, because sometimes you can get grabbed by it or launched by it. Ow, ow, ow. Thanks for the wombo combo from hell, dude. Didn't even give me a shot. Alright, I'm back. It took me forever to get back here. I used a couple of heals, which I did not want to use, but it is what it is. Alright, let's try this again. We'll see what happens. I doubt good things, but we'll see what happens. So he will pretty much always open with this attack. Just gotta kind of sprint around it. Same scenario. Why? 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 Ugh! I hate this enemy. Alright, let's try this a third time and see what happens. He definitely won't do the same garbage again. Definitely not. He's not gonna do that. No way, no how. No way, no how. Nope. No way. No way, no how. Nope. He's definitely not gonna do the same thing again. Oh my god, he didn't. Well, that's unfortunate. Missed me. That's a grab. Try to dodge it as you follow the arm. That's about the best way I can say to fight that dude with that specific move. Got him. I am going to need a heal. I'm probably going to get hit, but I'm going to need a heal. Miss me. Yes. 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 So that one always drops the Horned Warrior's Greatsword. Honestly, that's my favorite looking curved sword in the game. It looks so good. It looks so good. Like, I'm thinking of streaming a randomizer, and I hope I get that weapon as an option for the run. Because while the weapon itself, not the best. Like, it's not great, but it's also not, like, horrible. You got to get a couple of specific talismans to really bring it out and make it better, make it good. But it's all right. It's all right. I just love how it looks. It is majestic. It's beautiful. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with the looks. It's got all the right curves. All the right curves for someone like me. Like, look at that thing. Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. It's like Inuyasha's Tetsaiga, excuse me, I probably said that wrong. And Ichigo's, oh my god, what the heck's it called? Bleach is one of my favorite anime. What the heck are their swords called? Zanpakuto. Oh my god. Whew. It's been a long week for me. I apologize, everybody. But it's like those two had a baby. And I love it. I love it. I love everything about it. It's so sick. So, you can summon a giant storm, which is pretty cool. It's a really fun weapon. I enjoy it. Now, before we do anything else, actually, because this fight up here is just absolutely horrific, and honestly, I would say it's worse than Promised Consort Radahn pre-nerf. We're going to go do our last few Shadow fragments. So, with this, we want to make sure that we go to Recluse's downstream. Where is it? Right here. Recluse's River downstream. There are 2 hippos that your boy did not grab or fight when we went through this area. Ooh, I should also see if I can level up. How close am I? That's pretty close. Let's see. So, these hippos that we're going to fight here in a few minutes are the last holders of Shadow fragments. How close am I? I feel like I'm so close. Oh, nice. Alright, so what we want to do, or what we want to look for, is some gravestones to fall down on. There should be some over here somewhere. Yep, there we go. Alright, so right here, and then just keep falling down. Oh, I didn't roll. That's why I wanted to level up, though. Right there. So we want to fall all the way down so we can go talk and have a friendly chat with those two hippos. The baby golden hippos, as you know. They have our fragments and all of that good fun stuff. We'll take the speedier way down with the horse. We want to go this way, and then this way, and then too big a head. There we go. And then jump, and then down, 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 and safety. Alright, so our hippos are over here. There's not much over here. I think I went through this once. I didn't see any notable items. But I'll take one more lap, and if I do find something, I'll show you. But this is our first hippo that we want to fight. The other hippo is basically right behind us, just so you know. But they kind of circle at different times, so if you stay over here on the west side of this section, you'll be away from the other hippo. Like, it was briefly on screen there. You might have missed it. Oh, good bleed proc. Oh, never mind. We didn't get the bleed proc. Because I don't have Lord of Blood on. But that's fine. And then our other hippo should be over here yonder. Over yonder's way. Hello? Ow. Got him. Nice bleed proc. That was awesome. And there are our last remaining Shadow fragments, with the exception of our very, very last one, which we will get right before Promised Consort Radahn. So if you are watching this for the first time on your first playthrough of the DLC, and you haven't put together that Promised Consort Radahn is the final boss, you haven't heard anything like that from anybody who's played the DLC yet, yeah, Radahn is back, and he's rough. He's hard. Like he's hard. Like, I suck at his fight. He's hard. He's so hard. He's so hard. It's rough. I think it's an awful fight personally, because it's bordering on the lines of just not fun. That's my not so hot take. Not so hot take on that particular boss. But we want to warp to the cleansing chamber anteroom, as we are going to fight Leda and her several companions that she has. So if you have done Ansbach's quest, if you have done Thiolier's quest, these two NPCs will be here. If you haven't done any NPC's quests, one of Mohg's nobles, a sanguine noble, will be in this arena that you can summon before the fight as well.
It's been quite some time. It was never kindly Mikula, was it? The Erdtree was leading you all along, so that you might ascend to lordship. Why come to these lands to begin with? I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree, desired all along. The clashing of the favored lords, such that one would prevail. So be it. If you insist upon facing Mikula the Kind, then I will run you through whoever you might be. Don't tarry now.
You're gonna run through the Elden Lord? Good luck, because I got my posse. I got my poison man, and I got my master, my teacher, my fellow bloody knight. We're gonna beat your booty cheeks raw in red. We're gonna give you a big ol' spanking. Big ol' spanking.
Don't
All
you
right,
dare
so
approach Mikula the Kind.
you will see
Neither
Leda,
Knight Leda,
Dane,
and our allies will
and
never
then
allow this.
what's her name? Freyja, Redmane
I
Freyja.
am the Redmane Freyja. The time has come. I cannot hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
I love the reach on this weapon. It's so nice. Holy crap! I almost died. Oh, hello. Make sure you have rot boluses on, because he will chuck rot pots. No! I got hit by the rot! Are you kidding me? That's terrible! Okay, well, I might as well die and try again.
Blood of fire. Dignity of my lord and master, Mo.
And I, fighting. Tragedy this is.
Well, good Freyja. It will be my honor to test my strength against a Redmane.
Holy crap, she hits so hard, my goodness.
I never could imagine that you might be the Erdtree
Oh my goodness.
Such as it is, this battle could not
Oh
be
my
more
god!
for the birth of a new
Dude!
god and the coming
Stop
of
it! We still have Dane and Leda! Like, stop it! Holy crap! Why is this so annoying, dude? Why is it so awful? Ah!
Thank you, Sir Ansbach.
This is the crap I don't do in this game. I don't do PvP because I think it's awful. And this isn't even from another player. This is just janky as all get out. Like why are they so ridiculous? Why can they not just be like any other idiot NPC that we fight? Where they just stand there, they don't know how to deflect jump attacks, and they die. Ugh. It's dumb. Okay. Oh, hey, Moore. What's up, dude?
Tragedy this is.
Really? Really?
I am Ansbach of the pure blood. I stand with blade of
Moore, stop it.
fire for the dignity of my lord and master, Mo.
I never could imagine.
I hate this fight, dude. I hate this fight so much. It's so annoying. It's so annoying.
This
I think I'm just gonna do the stupid PvP strat of Rivers of Blood. Like, this is such a bad fight. Mechanically, it's such a bad fight. It's such a bad fight. You can argue with me if you want, but it's booty cheeks. And it's like the flat kind that have a very ugly shape. You know what I mean? It's like the people that have just enough muscles in their butts to keep them standing upright, and that's it. And if you feel like you're being called out, sorry. I'm not aiming that at you. I'm aiming that at Leda, mainly. Leda and Freyja. More is okay. Alright, here we go.
Freyja.
Indeed you are.
I
Really.
cannot hope for a worthier foe. This is our moment. Let's make it something to remember.
There we go! Finally!
In your heart,
That's not it.
truly.
Sorry, Moore. I wasn't trying to do that to you, buddy.
Of the pure blood knights, I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master.
Get him, Ansbach!
Righteous.
Get him!
It appears that our
Yeah!
aligned.
Alright, just Leda and Dane are left.
We do not meet today as enemies. Now, my blade.
Oh my god, Dane. You just got obliterated, dude. Oh my god. This is why... I see why everybody uses Rivers of Blood, or at least did at one point in the PvP world. Yeah, help out, fellas. Help out, fellas. This is what it's like to be the boss, huh? The gank bosses in From Software? Yeah, I know what this feels like, Leda. It's not fun. Is it? It's not fun. Suck it. Suck it. Suck it. Suck it. Just straight up. Suck it. Suck it. Ugh. Ugh. That just gives me a bad taste in my mouth. Especially since I had to use Rivers of Blood in the NPC PvP dog water fight. That is. Yeah. I feel like I need to take a bath after that. All the sweaties were using that weapon, and it just channeled through me. Ugh. Alright, but we get, like, the best armor in the game. A pretty cool style set with Freyja's armor and Greatsword. We get Dane's footwork, which is pretty cool, with the dry leaf arts. And then we get Leda's armor. A lot of little goodies for doing that. And I'm glad that it's optional to get all of the extra armor sets. You could literally just ignore all of the NPCs, and literally it would just be Leda and Dane. And that's it. Now, only thing left is good boy Ansbach and promised consort Radahn.
Righteous tarnished. That was an astounding battle, to be sure. Now I suppose this leaves only one. But in truth, I cannot calm my quivering. Challenging a god is no small matter. I'm afraid I underestimated the lad. Appearing frail in both body and mind, I presumed he'd be like to stumble upon the field of battle. What a fool I was. He serves another master, but Thiollier performed magnificently. Perhaps he too quivers with anticipation. As do we. Oh. Something you want to get off your chest? Well, you needn't worry. It was you, wasn't it? Who defeated Lord Mohg. Fear not. I bear no grudge against you. His Eminence was felled in an honorable duel. And such are the risks of seeking lordship. Besides, what right have I to complain? I blame the enchantment more than anything. Righteous tarnished, we will have our victory. I swear upon my blood.
I love his questline, man. Ansbach's such a good character. He is such a good character. But his questline is now complete. You do not need to summon him or Thiollier for promised consort Radahn if you believe that the NPC and summoners will help. You are welcome to add them. Just understand that every NPC you summon also increases the boss's health bar. And yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to be completely honest. I do not think it is worth it at all. Like, at all. Now, what I'm going to do for this is I'm actually going to get rid of the Nagaki, or get rid of the Grey Katana, and I'm going to switch to my Nagakiba that I have, because I think it will just work better for this specific fight. I also want to change the Ash of War to Occult, because I believe Occult will probably work better. Let me think. Which one would probably be best? We'll do... I don't really want to do Seppuku. We'll do Bloody Blade. So this one, yeah, you can see it gives me better physical and better scaling as well, and it scales off of Arcane, which is what my build is. So yeah, gonna be ridiculous. Now this is Promised Consort Radahn's fight. I am gonna summon Ansbach for my first try, just so you can get the dialogue options from him. When you win, Ansbach's armor will be there, Thiollier's will be there as well, as their quests will officially have come to an end. Thiollier is here because you essentially are here with guided by Saint Trina to come here and stop Miquella, right? So he is here to help you in terms of lore purposes. Each NPC does have a small dialogue at the start, and then when they die, I believe they say something as well, because they most likely die before the end of the fight, because the fight is ridiculous. Now, with this fight, before you start it, there is a decent chance, not all the time, but there is a decent chance Radahn will be on you as soon as you enter the fog gate. Before he got nerfed, it was automatic. Like, as soon as you walk in, you're getting hit if you try to use your flask. So use your flask before you enter the gate. Now it's like probably an 80% chance that he won't attack you before you get your flask filled and can dodge. But keep that in mind, because that can definitely happen. He has several different combos that include stomps and different slashes. He generally opens the fight with a spinning dive bomb, similar to what Gaius does with his giant hog. He also has the Lion's Claw or Savage Lion's Claw Ash of War that he will just kind of swing in first phase. He also has Mohg's Blood Flame that he will use throughout both phases of the fight. It's the ones where he has the claw attack that goes boom. When he starts with his hands low to his right, that would be your left side of the screen, he'll leap into the air and summon several meteors that will launch at you. You need to dodge through the initial move when he raises his swords and leaps into the air and shoots past you. You need to dodge that, otherwise you will get rocked, literally. And then, depending on where he is in the arena, if he is right next to this door or gate, some of the rocks may break, so you have less to run away from. Some of them may not if he's like in the middle of the arena, let's say. So in that situation, run diagonally back to the right or to the left, and then jump. That way you can avoid them. If you roll, they will still track you. So you will get hit by at least the last one. Phase 2 will begin around a fourth of his health bar gone, so around 3/4 of it left, depending on how much damage you're able to do. If you have bleed and frost and all that stuff also being included into this fight. In second phase, he will now have Miquella on his back that will cast holy attacks or holy beams of light after pretty much every attack. It is very annoying. He has several new flashy moves that are very difficult to read and very difficult to dodge. Just try to pay attention to his swords and where they are moving, how they are moving, so you can dodge through the sweeps, the pokes, the thrusts, the slams, all that stuff. If you are going to, or when you dodge some of them, I should say, he also has a new grab. This is when you'll see him kind of like crouch down like he's going to do a small squat, and then he'll jump at you. Just wait until he starts coming down from the jump and then roll, because it's not an immediate grab, it's a very slight delay. The first time you get grabbed, it won't do any damage, but you will have a golden crest above your head. So in this situation, I would recommend on your quick items inventory slot, you can switch this out for the Miquella's Rune, wherever that is. See if I can find it. Right here, Miquella's Great Rune. So it basically gives you the power to resist his enchantment that he has, that Ansbach talked about earlier. So you can use that, it'll break it, that way if you get grabbed again, it'll just put the first layer on. But if you get grabbed a second time, the fight's over. You're under Miquella's spell, and you've basically lost, right? You've succumbed to his bewitchment, you've let him become a god, you failed, you're dead. Let's see. Around 1/4 of his health left, so you've taken around 75% of his health. He will leap into the air, similar to what his fight is in Caelid. The only difference is he's going to blow up basically the entire arena when he slams into the ground. It is a very tight window to dodge if you're just going to stand there and let him hit you. I would not, as it's probably going to be a one-shot. Run to the edge of the arena. Wherever the edge of the arena is, run. Run. As fast as you can, as far as you can, because that way if you get hit by something, it's probably not going to take your whole health bar. Let's see. Oh yes, when he starts phase 2, he will also use an AoE blast that covers a good chunk of the arena. Just run in a straight line and you'll be perfectly fine. Depending on where you are in the arena, if you're close to the gate, you will be in a better position to take that attack because you'll be running by the time you're out of it. You're right next to Radahn, and you'll be able to get a few hits in. If you are in the middle of the arena, you will spawn right next to him, which means you'll have to run away from him, and you won't be able to get any damage in if you are a melee build like me. You can also parry his attacks. You can parry a vast majority of his attacks in Phase 2. You can parry pretty much all of them in Phase 1, with the exception of his two-handed, very slow swipe from the right side of the screen to the left, and where he follows it up with a big overhead slam. That's about the only move you can't parry. Otherwise, you can parry the first hit of any of his combos. You can parry the second, third, fourth hit of the combos. There's a couple of combos that you'll see me try to parry, as this is probably going to take me 10, 20, 30 tries because he's very ridiculous. You'll see me parry him. When you parry in first phase, there's a very good chance he is going to parry, he's going to attack you with his right hand. If you parry the attack from his left hand, he's probably going to parry with a left hand swing. The third option is if you parry a move from this side, or your left side of the screen, his right hand, he will either follow it up with that same right hand in a very quick, very fast, instantaneous attack, or he will do a two-handed swipe that is delayed. That move you can also parry. It is a little bit more awkward, but you can parry it. If not, you're just going to get hit and have to roll away to heal. There's a few other moves, probably several other moves I haven't talked about, like his flashy moves in Phase 2. Honestly, I don't know how to deal with them that well. For the most part, going to the right works. That's about the only thing I can really say, because fighting this dude pre-nerf and beating him was probably my highlight of my From Software career as a Souls veteran. I've played all of the games. I've beaten all of the bosses. Pre-nerf, Promise Consort, Radahn is my crowning achievement in difficulty bosses that I never want to deal with again. I never want to fight this dude again. But I know as a dude who's a content creator and who loves Elden Ring, I gotta fight him again. Alright. I think that's pretty much everything. Sorry for the very long-winded talk, but let's get into it. Make sure you use this before you enter, as we want to start the fight. Oh, I forgot to summon Ansbach. Dang it.
And champion of the festival. Both your deeds will ever be praised in song. Now, the vow will be honored, and my Lord Brother's soul will return, so that he may be my consort.
There he is, all angry. I love that shot. That's so cool. And the purple sparks. Oh. He's so cool. I also love this song. Here's the spiral. Parry one. Stomp. There's the meteors. Now that I'm this far away, he's probably going to use purple magic to pull me in. No? Okay, that's fine. There we go. He will do another spiral-ish type attack on occasion. Oh, dang it, I missed. He will do another spiral-ish type attack on occasion if he does pull you in. So, for example, instead of jumping in the air and doing a spiral, he will just stand there on the ground after that roar and raise up a bunch of spikes in the ground. Don't ask me how to dodge it, because I've never been able to. Not a single time. But we're going to summon Ansbach, because I really like his lore. I really like the lines he says. His voice actor did a phenomenal job portraying him. Alright, Ansbach. Thank you for coming in to make this fight much harder than it already is. I appreciate you, big dog. I appreciate you.
General Radahn, it's a pleasure to see you after all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moe will have it.
Oh my god. This is also the problem of having an NPC fighter here. Because he takes the aggro. Oh yeah, baby. Give me that. I'll take it. Thank you, Ansbach. You are a legend. Oh, he didn't aim at me. Why not aim at me? Well, there's meteors. Most should be going away because we're in the rocks. Woo! Okay. Well, that was cool. Beyblade, let her rip. Got him! And then here's probably phase 2. Yep, there we go. I love how the hair stands up on the back of his neck when he realizes he might lose. So he's like, screw this, I'm using all of my power and summoning my little bro.
Lord brother. At long last you are returned. Tarnished one. Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us. To I, Miquella, and my promised consort, Radahn.
In this cutscene, you can see him without his arm. If you missed it, rewind it back and take a look. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. He's only got the right arm. Because his other one he sacrificed, if you remember. Ow. Well, I'm dead. Yep, that's typically how this goes. I hate this fight. Alright, well, unfortunately, Ansbach is not getting summoned anymore because I'm going to be doing way much damage. Way much more damage. That's not how English works. Much more damage than with him here. I should also probably use my blue flasks and throw him over. Oh my god, he's got to kill me again. I didn't move my talismans over for a parry build. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I'm an idiot. Alright, so we're going to keep Lord of Bloods on. We want to switch the dagger talisman. Two-handed needs to go to Blade of Mercy. Then we want what was my other talisman? I think it was the Crimson Talisman, right? Yeah. Alright, so that looks pretty good, because we are going to trigger a bleed once or twice throughout the fight. We're going to parry a lot. We're going to get a lot of extra damage, so that's pretty good, and we'll get a little bit of health restoration. I should also use my blue flasks and throw them over, so hopefully I don't run into the issue of not having enough. Alright, then what's my physic? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, promised consort Radahn. Time to meet your maker. When I did this in the walkthrough prep, it took me an hour and a half to beat it. So we'll see. That was also a week ago, so we'll see how long it takes me today. There's Lion's Claw. Parry once. Parry twice. Oh, I just missed it. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. That is the easiest move. There's Moog's Blood Flame. Oh, you... range is ridiculous, and I just missed that roll. Dang it. So I'm not gonna lie. I actually really love first phase Radahn. Like, it's my favorite. It is probably the best fight they've ever made. First phase Radahn. Second phase, when I can't see what's going on half the time, it's the worst fight. If anybody knows how to dodge that and wants to share it with me, I would love you forever. I'm just gonna share that now. God dang it. Like, if you know how to dodge that attack, please show me. Teach me your ways, master. I would love to learn. Like, one of the reasons I've made 100% walkthrough content is because I love learning about video games. I love learning where things are. I love finding every secret, and I feel like that's a secret I need to know. Let it rip, Promise Consort Radahn. Let it rip. Do it again. Yay! He did! He listened! What a good boy. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. I missed it. I missed it again. Well, that's so rare. That last hit is so rare. You guys have no idea. Unless you fought the boss, then you already know the idea. Like, that is so rare. He does not do that last attack more than maybe once every 20 tries. That was really good tracking. My goodness. God, I am just off today. My goodness. Oh my God. Well, this isn't it. You would do that attack. There it is. That's what I like to see. Give me some health back. Thank you. Ow, I was just early. Well. That's unfortunate. Like, I like the first phase because it's very fast. It's very clear what he's doing. You learn positioning. You learn what he's most likely to do. But in second phase, man, I don't know. I feel like when I win in second phase, it's pure luck. Like, I beat Promise Consort Radahn twice before they nerfed it. Once was pure skill, dodge rolling everything. The second was parries. I had parries and I used a Frost Misericord. That was the only way I felt I could deal damage and actually win. And I said, you know what? Parrying was way easier. And guess what, guys? I think it is. If you're a dodging expert and like spending 20 minutes on a fight, by all means, do it again. I ain't gonna stop you. All I know is when I fight this guy, as long as I have a buckler shield, I'm parrying. Because you can get him to second phase so much faster. Alright, let's see where we're at. Decent spot. Decent spot. Take it. That's the grab. Probably gonna swing. Ooh, the thrust, huh? Well, this is gonna hurt. Another grab? Yep. Ow. Yeah, keep trying to grab me, dude. That's what I want. Seriously. Grab me. Oh, yes, let's go. Give me health back, baby. End the bleed? That's wonderful. Okay, this is the meteor strike where you just gotta pick a wall and run. I have no idea which wall is safe, which one is danger. What? Oh, that's Garbo. Oh, here's the wombo combo that I'm terrible at dodging. Holy crap, I survived. This one, I think you just roll to the right, I think. I guess not. Well, that's not what you want to see. Because I don't have a very good way to go. Ow. Oh, I need to heal. That sucks. Well, this one just walked to the right. I know that. Yep. Thank you. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I somehow dodged that like a legend. Oh, it was early. No! No! Oh, God, crap. I had it. I had it. That's all right. I got him in a couple more tries. Now, a couple of you guys that check out the stream of my Deathless runs or Night Rain, a couple of you guys are like, how do you not lose your mind at some of the ways you die or you lose a run? Like, Deathless runs, I can't die to anything. So I fall to gravity, which happens a lot. I start over. They're like, how do you not lose your mind? And I'm like, because like it's a game. Like if I mess up, that's my fault, right? So when I react like, oh no, that's terrible. Like it is terrible, but it's also my fault. So I kind of deserve it. You know what I mean? Dang it, I was early. Ooh. All right. I guess I wasn't in the right position. Come on, Radahn. Oh, it's just a hair late. Whoops. I will say another helpful tip for that move is if you have Ronnie's full moon, it will break all of those stones, so you don't have to worry about it. Which is kind of cool. Very helpful. Nice, I'll take it. Oh, I was early. That's the only move that I'm just never ready for. It's so fast. Or I should say it's slow, and then the hitbox is just awkward. This move you cannot parry. What? No. No. I did that right. You're a liar. Okay, so that's one parry. That's two parries, dude. Yes. What? The parries reset? Oh, that's dumb. That's so dumb. Well, this sucks. I'm surprised I made it out. All right, well, that was terrifying. Can you do anything that's actually fun to deal with? I missed it. Quit doing the last attack, dude! You never do it! Ever! God dang it! Like that! That's so dumb! Ugh! Like, I actually want to know what the odds of getting that specific move to follow up with. Because, like, what... Is it input reading? Like, is it a set thing or no? Because I feel like I don't do anything differently, and it just magically happens that I have to get hit by it. so bad at video games. There we go. Good first start. Now what are you going to do to ruin it? Ah, yes, that's a good choice. As I have nowhere to really run, because I'm by walls. Yes! Give it to me. Oh, come on. It didn't give me the friggin' heal because the crit didn't happen. It's the one drawback of using bleed. Really? Okay. Well, I'm dead. I don't understand how to get out of that without getting hit. I don't understand. Because I know rolling, you'd think it works, but it like stops you from running, so you get hit. I'll try that next time and see what happens. No, really? It must have been because I was like in the sunken area of the ground. So my hitbox must have just been barely on the edge of theirs. That's dumb. God. I feel like I've been fighting this boss for like a half hour, 45 minutes. Put it up me. How long have I been doing this? Because I honestly hate this. Like, first phase is really fun. Second phase is not. What? Okay. I disagree with that hitbox, but... yeah, I missed it. That's my fault. If you can time it right with that crit, with the bleed drop, or bleed proc, you'll be at half health, and it's wonderful when that happens. I just didn't get the RNG to do it. I thought he was doing the other one. Oops. Well, I'm dead. Yep, well.
I promise you, 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Oh, I haven't shown you that yet. Yep, that was totally planned. That was totally planned. Again, 100%, right? You gotta experience everything. What? I don't agree. I parried that. I parried that. I don't agree. I know I parried that. Well, probably gonna have to dodge this one. Good move. What? Really? Oh my god, dude. I hate second phase. It's not fun. Come on, dude! That sucks! nice bleed proc. Let's go. Come on. That was sick. Let's go. We're right there, baby. Come on. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Woo! Oh, finally. Ah! Finally. Oh my God. I had to not talk and lock in. Whoo. Whew. All right. Sick. We did it, baby. That's it. That's the DLC. We got like 2 things to grab, and that's it. We got the gesture, let us go together. This is what you end up doing, actually, if you do get grabbed twice by Miquella. Oh, God. That was so tough. Let's watch our final cutscene.
If we honor our part of the vow, promise me you'll be my consort. I'll make the world a gentler place.
And we get the Circlet of Light, which is Miquella's crown. It's kind of cool, kind of cool. I think there's a little bit of lore on this, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Circlet of Light, which adorned Miquella's head as he returned in divine aspect, it has begun to fade into nothingness. Slightly boosts intelligence, faith, and arcane, while also boosting the power of Miquella's light. So that's basically like his incantations that you can cast that are Miquella's light incantations. This circle was to be the very foundation upon which Miquella's Age of Compassion would be built. It should have never come to pass. So, that's the DLC. I'm honestly speechless because I didn't expect to beat it this quick. Like, I'm being honest. Put it up, me. How long did that take? I would honestly expected to continue fighting this boss for probably another hour or so. I thought I had no shot. But, you know, silent me, quiet me, shushed me, did a phenomenal job fighting this boss in one of the coolest visually arenas that From Software I think has ever made. Like that grand altar, the Divine Gate back there. Ooh, it's so cool. It's so cool. But, man, does this arena suck with how uneven grounded it is. But, overall, there's probably 1 or 2 things that I missed. If I did miss something throughout this whole playthrough, please feel free to put that in the comments, as we have wrapped up one of the best, if not the best game From Software has ever made. It's not my personal favorite, but it is probably grown on me a lot, and I might be putting it in my top 3. But it's a very, 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 very good game. Let me know what you think of this game down in the comments below. If you want more of my content, please feel free to subscribe, as I will be playing through the rest of the From Software games that they have come out with since they started way back when with Demon's Souls. So, next on the docket, we're going to be continuing the deathless run of Elden Ring's base game on Saturdays with stream. Then we're going to be streaming Elden Ring Night Reigns Platinum Run, where we're trying to go 100% live on Sundays. And then we'll probably start build videos for the next few months, because I've got about a dozen as of right now that I want to really show my ability to craft a build and put my little spin on what we could do to make it something cool, unique, and kind of fun for you guys to try at home. So, if you want more, make sure you subscribe. If you liked the video, please click the like button, as that helps me out a lot. And I will see you all in the next episode. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and congratulations on 100%ing Elden Ring and the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Pat yourselves on the back. Great job.